Hey y'all, I'm here. Sorry I ain't come in last night. I know I had scheduled the live, but I'll explain when more people come in. It takes a few minutes. Plus people are at work. Clearly I didn't go to work today. But I see a few people were in the waiting room last night. My bad, y'all, my bad. My bad, my bad, my bad. But yeah. So I figured I'd come and dip my head in for a few minutes. See how everybody's doing today. Well, that's sort of what happened, Bap. That's sort of what happened. I'll just repeat it. So what happened was, hey D, what's up, nephew? So what happened was I scheduled the live. I went to bed last night at like 8 o'clock, right? So I scheduled the live for midnight thinking that I would be up because I really had been in bed most of the day yesterday. And I scheduled the live. I know, Abby, I know. I scheduled the live so that I could put it on subscriber only mode because remember what happened the other night. And so that's why I scheduled it. I was like, well, I guess I'll be up at like midnight and then I can go live at midnight. Then I woke up. Oh, excuse me. I woke up at like 12:48 and I was like, oh, it's not too late. I could probably still go live. But I just didn't feel like it. I was tired. So I didn't cancel the live. What's up, Tracy? I didn't cancel the live. But I was like, uh, that sounded less selfish in my head. It's all good, Abby. I know what you mean, baby. I know what you mean. You sent me on IG checking on me. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hey, Mia. So that's what happened with that. Because I just didn't want another problem. And y'all know that troll from the other night, y'all know he was taunting me, right? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see what he taunted me? He like shared the video and then was like, look at Really B trying to figure it out. I said, no, this mofo didn't just taunt me. No, this mofo didn't come into my live, spam my live, and then taunt me about it. I said, Lord. Hey, El Teddy. I guess you got home safely. No, Abby was saying it sounded less selfish in her head when she was like, "You got to be better. You need to be better by Thursday because Thursday is when we leave for Vegas, child." I'm sitting here stressing about trying to pack because I gotta wash clothes and stuff, and I just don't feel like it. That's what I'm stressing about is getting everything packed and stuff. You said it's scary about that troll. Yeah, I was like, what the hell? So that's why I actually scheduled the live so that way I could put it on subscriber only mode because I can't do that from my phone. I can only do it from my computer, or at least if I can do it from my phone, I ain't figured out how yet. So that's why I did it from my that's why I actually scheduled the live through StreamYard. Yeah. Yep. So well, I ain't really got nothing to talk about. Everyone has been getting sick. I have a lot of stuff going on there. Yeah, it's definitely something going on. My nephew is sick, and his whole class is sick, including his teacher. So it's definitely something going on. Then I just found out one of my coworkers that I work with, he got COVID. I was like, damn. So it's a lot going on, child. Hey, sweet pea. But it's definitely a bug in the air, especially up here. Um, that's what they was telling my sister that there's like a flu bug going around, and then there's like a respiratory infection that's going or something like that. Not a respiratory infection because infection you can't spread infection, but something going on that affects your respiratory child. I really hope you feel better soon. Shoot, me too. Thank you. I thought I was feeling better yesterday until like it started getting late, like later in the day. I don't know. Thank you, Six Sad World. Yeah, so because I was going to try to go to work today, but then the later in the day it got, The worse I started feeling. Hey, Monk Chip, thank you, boo. Um, but I'm gonna have to go to work tomorrow. It's called RSV. Is that what it's called? Okay, well then that's what it is, child. Let me tell you something. I'm so sick of Kanye West. First of all, Kanye West ass compare what he's going through to a lynching. I'm over it. And then me and my son were both sick. My flu and came back negative, but my son's flu came back positive. I'm convinced I had flu on a child. Don't tell me that. Well, my test came back negative, but sheesh. Well, what's his face? What's his name? El Teddy. You know who I'm talking about. The basketball player. What's his name? That's real close to the George Floyd's family. He made a video and told told Kanye meet him in the alley. That's basically what he said. What's his name? I can see his face. Steven Jackson. Is it Steven Jackson I'm thinking about? But he's been working with the family. I think like he knew the family even before this happened. Like he knew them. And he's been working with the family through this whole process. And he was like, first of all, yeah, thank you, Abby. It was Steven Jackson. Thank you. And they were like, first of all, you didn't give $2 million to the family. It was $250,000, and they about to give it back to you. So that's number one. And my thing is, I hate when people keep saying that like that. Like that cancels everything out. It's like okay, even if he did, let's just say for a minute that even if they did give him $2 million, let's just say that happened. So the fuck what? That doesn't give him license to disrespect his memory and say what the hell he want to say. Like just because somebody, you know what I mean? Like I never understood that because people left that comment under my videos a couple of times under my, oh well, he gave the family $2 million. He gave the family. Who the fuck cares? Like that's like if a man is abusive to his wife, but he's a millionaire and they live in a mansion and he lets her go shopping and he like so it's okay for him to just treat her like shit because he rich and she lives a rich lifestyle. Like that means it's okay. It's just crazy to me. What's up, peace? You was sick too, girl. Girl, girl, girl. But yeah, I'm just like one is supposed to equal the other. Like that's the thing that was cracking me up. Like people were really saying that like that excuses something. Even if he gave the family $2 million, that doesn't mean he gets to just be disrespectful to who George Floyd was. You know what I'm saying? They want to imply that the family is just seeking money. No, they want him to shut up. That's what they want him to do. They want him to shut up. Child. Then when he said, "I now know what it feels like to have a knee on my neck," sir, just go take several seats. Like, I really need you to just shut up. Like, the smack in the face always cancels out the good gesture. That was my question. His disrespect was not covered by the money he sent. That's not how it works. Okay. Those are the type of people who will give you the shirt off their back and never let you forget it. Okay. Exactly. And that's the thing. I'm just like, Tabitha said on her channel, she was like, just can we just institutionalize him yet? Like, I feel like, I don't know. I mean, we can't put him on a 5150 hold at least a 5150. I mean, I know that's only for 72 hours, but can we at least get a 5150? You're not feeling good either, Ramel? Oh, no. Well, mine started as a cough and then it got worse. So I don't know what you got going on, baby, but you take care of yourself. Yes, feel better and rest up if you can. I mean, that's all I've been doing. I really literally have been in bed since Saturday. I've gotten up. Like I got up yesterday for a couple of hours. I watched a little football. I ate me some soup. I drank some tea. I spiked it with a little Jack Daniels. Had me a little hot toddy. And then I went back to bed. I got back in bed. Like I said, I got back in bed around 7 o'clock last night, and I've been in bed until about maybe about 10 o'clock this morning. No, about 11 o'clock this morning. I went downstairs. I got me. I ate some more soup. Well, really, it's oodles and noodles. Let's just be honest. It's oodles and noodles. But I had some more oodles and noodles. I drank some more tea. I watched the Real Housewives of Potomac. I came back upstairs, and I was like, "Oh, I guess I'll go live around 1." So probably when I get off of this, I'll probably go back to sleep for a couple of hours, and then see if I feel like doing the panel tonight. But probably not. And then I gotta go to work. Well, I ain't gonna say I have to go to work tomorrow. You gave me the code. How disrespectful! Child, it don't work like that, Mims. But I'm sorry to hear that you're sick too. But your body is probably just run down. You've been working. You said you've been working like what 16 days straight and doing your YouTube. You've been putting out some good videos, but I know that. But you do so much editing. I know your videos take a long time to put together because you do so much editing with your videos. But yeah, I'm probably I when I say I have to go to work tomorrow, it's not like somebody's gonna be like, I mean, I have the leave to take. I just really hate the fact that, yeah, I had a hot toddy last night and some faux soup. I wish I had a place that made faux soup that delivered because I love faux, but they don't deliver that. So that means that I would have to get up and leave the house, and that's not happening. The school is out of hand. I'm still fighting it. Take care of yourself and hope you and your nephew have a speedy recovery. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my he stayed home from school again today. Um, he stayed with my sister today. She stayed home from work. But yeah, it's definitely something in the air. Got to do what your body tells you. I know, but I really, like I said, since I was already taking Thursday or Friday off work, I really was, you know, not trying to take off. But Theraflu really helped you. You know what? I probably should have got some Theraflu. Maybe I'll run to CVS and get me some Theraflu, or maybe I'll see a Pat. I don't have an Instacart account. She has an Instacart account. I mean, yeah, Instacart account. Maybe I'll see if she could get me some Theraflu. I didn't think about Theraflu. I love Theraflu. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Maybe because I didn't want to accept the fact that maybe I had the flu. Maybe the word flu didn't pop in my head. It's hard going to work sick. It is so hard going to work sick. Thank you, Silky Black. And the last thing I want to do is make anybody else sick. Like I know nobody, well, not nobody, but most people don't purposely want to make somebody sick. So the last thing I want to do is make somebody sick. But I'm gonna see how I feel. I'm gonna try to make it happen though. I'm gonna try to get to work tomorrow. I'll try to make it happen. Hey Linda, Instacart is a lifesaver, especially if you're sick. I agree with Theraflu. It works for me. I like Theraflu. That's why I don't know why I didn't think about it. I don't know why I did not think about it. I like Theraflu too. Try zinc. Ooh. Mm. When I went to the store Saturday, I probably should have got some Theraflu. But like I said, I wasn't even thinking like that. When I went to the store Thursday, Saturday, I thought I was like, oh, I'm just catching a little cold. I still don't know if I got the flu, but at this point, Thursday, I drank a hot toddy, Linda. I had a hot toddy today. I started to make me another hot toddy today, but I just had some regular tea. But probably when I go back downstairs later on today, I'll probably make me another hot toddy. We tried the third flu with the elderberry. It's been working. Maybe I'll run down to the CVS when I after I wake up from my nap. Because when I get off of here, I'm gonna try to go back to sleep for a couple of hours. But maybe I'll run down to the CVS because I literally have a CVS that's like 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes from my house. Um, so maybe I'll run down to the CVS. It's like it's hard to say whether I'm feeling better or not because it's like it goes up and down. You know what I'm saying? It's like one minute I'll be like, "Oh, I feel better," and then it's almost like it comes in waves. I'll be like, "Oh shit, maybe not." So I don't know. Ginger ale. Oh well. That's how the mamas was back in the day. Eat you some crackers and drink you some ginger ale, honey. And it was all good. But I can definitely tell that it's breaking up in my chest. Like it's definitely it's definitely breaking up. Yeah. It's definitely doing that. So yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll run out and get me some Theraflu in a little while. Maybe I'll go get some Theraflu and then come back and try to take a nap. Because if it's one thing Theraflu gonna do is it's gonna let you get some sleep. Now, that's the truth. Theraflu gonna put you to sleep. If it don't do nothing else, Theraflu gonna put you to sleep, child. But I love pho. I really wish there was somewhere that the only place that I know that sells pho is nowhere near here. Like it's about a 15-20 minute drive. And it may be a place closer, but I just don't know. I wonder how this affirmative action ruling is going to impact HBCU funding. Ooh, I gotta go look it up, Bap. El Teddy, you still in here? We got to talk about the HBCU, the affirmative action ruling affected HBCU funding. Oh, that damn Supreme Court. Did you watch Potomac? Yeah, I did. I watched it a little while ago when I got up to eat. I guess breakfast slash lunch. I watched it. Child, let me tell y'all something. First of all, let's talk about a couple of things. Let's talk about a couple of things with this. So the first thing we need to talk about is um here's what I don't like. Here's what I don't like. Bab was saying wondering how the affirmative action ruling is going to impact HBCU funding. So that's your homework assignment. Okay? Okay. So here's my problem. You don't get to offend me and then tell me how offended to be. So Robin decides that she's not going to invite Wendy and her kids to family fun day. And then she decides, oh, well, I guess I'll invite the kids. I'll get Candace to pick Wendy's kids up and bring them to the family fun day, but Wendy still can't come. And when Wendy decides not to send her kids, then your response is, see, so it's not about the kids. It's not about the kids. Excuse me? Why would I send my children? Why would me, send my children to somebody else who didn't invite me? Why would I allow my children to go to your event? That's crazy. I wouldn't have sent my kids. The hell? Good morning. Hey, what's up, Miss Aquarius? Thank you. Drink some Theraflu and NyQuil. I have some Dayquil, but yeah. Right. You want me to allow my kids to go somewhere where you told me I'm no longer invited? I wish the fuck I would. I wish the fuck I would. Yes, they do. No, they don't. You don't get to tell me how offended to be. If you offend me, you don't get to tell me how offended I can be. Like, you don't. Like, you don't get to say, oh, I knew it wasn't about the kids when I decided to not let my kids come. No, it was never about the kids because if it was about the kids, then you wouldn't have excluded my kids to begin with. So if it was about the kids, then you would have said, Wendy, hey, I know right now me and you aren't in the best place, but I don't want to. But this is an event for the children because everybody's on spring break. So I hope you'll bring the kids. That's when it's not about the kids. But you don't get to not invite me in front of everybody else because you was trying to prove a point, and then double back and be like, oh well, I'm gonna have Ashley. I mean, I'm gonna have Candace come and pick y'all up and then bring y'all. The fuck? You have a problem with me, but I'm supposed to be cool with my kids being there without me. Right. Why the hell would I send my kids to abroad? I don't like house. That don't make no damn sense. I knew Rob wasn't very feminine, but I didn't realize she wasn't motherly either. No mother would send their kids with the castmate to an event they weren't at. Right. Like that's just stupid. Like even if it were on a TV show, even in a regular friend group, there's no way in hell that me and you are beefing and you purposely exclude me from an event and then double back and say, well, your kids can come only if you, and you gonna give me this whole super sleuth plan that my kids can come. Well, can come. So Candace will come and pick your kids up, and then Candace will bring the kids. If you don't, and let me tell you something. Hey, what's up, Kishwa? Hey, boo. And let me tell y'all something else. And I know that this gets into the pettiness of it. But let's not talk about the geography of the area. I keep telling y'all, don't none of these people live nowhere near each other, for the exception of well, now that Mia is in Potomac, okay, Karen and Mia live near each other, but don't none of these people live near each other. So you want Candace to go from Upper Marlboro, Maryland, which is near my house, okay, Upper Marlboro, Maryland, to Wendy's house. Wendy lived on the other side of Baltimore. So that's about an hour to an hour and 20-minute drive, depending on what part. But Wendy lived on the other side of Baltimore. So you want me to go from the other side of Baltimore, I mean, from my house to the other side of Baltimore to the park, wherever the park might be. It looks like the park was down 495 because if they passed the Mormon temple, which does look like Disney World if you've ever been in this area on 495. When I was a kid, now that's the one thing I probably ever agree with Mia on. It does look like the Disney World castle. And I used to think the same thing, like, oh, we going to Disney World. But anyway, I was a kid though. And then you want Candace to bring my kids back to me and then drive back home. That didn't even make no damn sense, Robin. That didn't make no damn sense. But anyway. Thank you, Mims, for the cash out. I mean, I said cash out. For the super chat. Rob the builder needs some extra chip. I thought freedom of speech allows me to offend you, but you can't choose not to respond the one I want. That's what I've been told. So I thought that was for everyone. I knew you were being sarcastic. That's why I wasn't paying you no attention, Mark. I knew you were being sarcastic. But remember, Mark, I haven't been the one disagreeing with you. That's just been other people that's been disagreeing with you, not me. Because even though I probably wouldn't handle things the way that you've been handling things, I'm not mad at you for handling things the way you've been handling things, if that makes sense what I just said. She wanted Candace to burn up all her gas. Right. Like, that's like when I heard it, I said, that don't even make no goddamn sense. Like, if you know, hold on, Pat, where you getting ready to go to work? You going to your mother's house? Oh, okay. Huh? Oh, did you, I'm sorry, hold on. Did you Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, like I said, if you live in this area and you know the logistics of where everybody lives, that was just ridiculous to even ask Candace. And the only reason why I feel like Candace even asked Wendy is because, well, one, it was for the show. And two, she knew Wendy was going to be like, hell nah. Because I can't see Candace wanting to do all of that. And to be fair, nobody lives near Wendy. Like the closest person that lives near Wendy is Robin. That's the funny part. The person that it would have made the most sense for would have been Robin, and that's the funny part. She knew the kids weren't coming. She just right. She knew Wendy wasn't gonna send them damn kids. Like who would? Then again, like Mem said, maybe she would. What else happened last night? Okay, let's talk about it. All right, let's talk about it. What else happened last night? Let me tell y'all something. Ashley in this situation with her husband. Look, I'm sick of all of them. I'm sick of Ashley. I'm sick of her husband. I'm sick of the whole situation. So basically, from where I can pick up, it sounds like you decided to end your marriage, but your husband isn't fighting for it. So I don't know. I'm here for support. I don't know. Expect people to do it how I do it. Just respect why I do it. Different strokes. Exactly. Different strokes for different folks. Um. So with that being said, okay, back to Ashley and what's her husband's name? Michael. All right, Ashley and Michael. So here's the thing with Ashley and Michael. So you wanted the divorce, but now that he's not fighting you for the divorce, you feel some kind of way because you're like, well, he's not even fighting me. Ma'am, what is it that you want? I never understand these people that's like, I want a divorce. Okay. Well, no. What? You said you want a divorce, and I'm like, okay. So then you're gonna say when the news hold on, y'all. Oh, child, I thought I was talking to y'all that whole time. Lord, I thought I hit the button and I never hit the button. Anyway, my bad. Let me go back to it. I don't even know where I left off because I thought I was talking the whole time. Okay. Ashley. Oh, I'm giving y'all a little tea. Let me give y'all a little tea. The week before, maybe not even a week, a couple of days before, Ashley, um, Karen had her premiere party for. Remember, Karen had her own little spin off, like her little, the little show she had on Bravo. I think it was only like 4 episodes or something like that. But remember when Karen had that? So Karen had like a premiere party. She had like a whole party, right? At the premiere party, at the premiere party, they were talking about the fact that Ashley and Michael were separating. How do I know? Because people called me and told me. Now I ain't run with the story because I was trying to get confirmation before I ran with the story. But before I could get confirmation on the story, and I think I might have said a rumor alert. I might have done a rumor alert story. I don't know. But I was really trying to get the TT. I was trying to get the real T. Before I could get the TT, that's when the story broke. So I say all that to say, Ashley, you sitting there like, I don't know who would leak the story. I keep my circle small. Ma'am, the whole cast and crew knew. The whole cast and crew knew. People were questioning you about it at Karen's premiere party. Like, ma'am, everybody knew. So what the hell are you talking about? Who would have said something? I keep my circle small. Ma'am. Thank you, Mr. Willie Brown. Ma'am. Ma'am, you crazy. Now she's gone. Y'all still wondering who really be getting those couple messages. Shut up, ma'ams. You got the real tea. You got the real tea. Uh-huh. So it's like I'm really sitting here like, girl, you knew because everybody knew. So you knew it was only a matter of time before somebody was gonna put it out there. So I feel like that was one of those scenes that they filmed. You know how a lot of times on these reality shows they film pickup scenes. I really feel like they filmed that scene after the fact to try to explain, oh, we're gonna release the statement. Oh my goodness, Michael's not. Oh my gosh. And ma'am, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out. Hell, Dean could have told you what it meant when you called Michael and you heard doon doon doon. The person you were trying to reach, ma'am, he disconnected that number. What the fuck? Like, You didn't say it kept going to voicemail. You said it went doon doon doon. The person you were trying. That means that number no longer works, Ashley. Why are you acting stupid? Why are you acting like you don't know what that means when you call somebody and you hear doon doon doon? Girl, that means that person has disconnected that number. Either one or two things. Either they voluntarily disconnected the number or the phone company disconnected it for them. As somebody who, in her early 20s, routinely didn't have the money for the phone bill, I can tell you what it means on both sides. Okay. I can tell you that it either means you voluntarily disconnected that number or the phone company helped you with that. That's what it means. Hey Shed, what's up, boo? So for you to be sitting there acting like, I mean, I don't know. I called him and that doom doom doom. Girl, thank you, Zara. He probably blocked her. But when you block somebody, does it say that too? Because I don't know nothing about blocking people. Does it say that when you block people? Does it go doom doom doom, or does it just go straight to voice? I thought if you block somebody, it just always sent them like straight to voicemail. But I've never. Well, let me knock on some wood. Maybe I've never been blocked before because I've never gotten that from somebody. Dylon, I had to say that in my Socrates voice. A Dylon tried to tell her about the writings on the wall, but she wouldn't listen. Excuse me, y'all. Dylon tried to tell her. But yeah, she was like really dead serious, y'all. She was dead ass. Like, I don't know what it means. I mean, he was on a flight to Vegas. Who was he going to Vegas with? Because Juan Show wasn't that family fun day. Who was he in Vegas with? I don't know because I don't. I mean, I'm not even being funny. I don't think I've been blocked before, and if I've been blocked, I never got that message before. I might have just gone straight to somebody's voicemail. I thought that's what happened when I don't know about being unproblematic, Abby, but okay. I mean, I know you go straight to. I thought you just went straight to voicemail. Thank you, Taurus, son. Wanted to send me some love. Thank you, boo. Anybody in here been blocked before? Mims probably been blocked before. I feel like Mims has been blocked before. What is it? What happens when you get blocked, Mims? I feel like you've been blocked before. El Teddy has been blocked before. El Teddy, what happens when you get blocked? I know El Teddy has been blocked before. Right. Juan and Michael was in Vegas on that trip that Juan been trying to take. I mean, that Michael been trying to take Juan on, child. I mean, Juan wasn't that family fun day. That's all I got to say about that. Root canal my ass. I don't know either, but it's a possibility. It is a possibility. I'm a give it that. But even with that, so you block your wife that has your two young kids. Again, you too old for that immaturity, for that level of immaturity. Like you can be mad at her, you could be irritated that the story got out. Like you could be all of those things, but you too old for that level of immaturity, sir. You have two young children with this woman. You too old for that level of immaturity. Like that's just ignorant. Oh, ma'am, Zara says she's been enjoying your content. I'm new to your channel. I've been doing a mini binge. Oh, look at that. Yes. Mims is hilarious. He's got that very sarcastic humor. Yes. I've blocked people, but they can't leave a message. Only D&D can leave on voicemail. Do not disturb. Okay, so if you block somebody, they don't even get the option. They just go into purgatory. Okay. You've never been blocked? I feel like you have, El Teddy. I'm not convinced of that. I'm not convinced that you've never been blocked. I'm just saying. I'm not convinced. Let me tell you, Mims, I like Zara's one of my boo things. You know why I like Zara? Because we can disagree without being disagreeable. She don't agree with me half the time. But we have a good dialogue and she's still here. I love people like that. I just don't like people that, just can't be reasoned with. You be like, they just go on a deep end, honey. But Zara's good people. She's good people. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm convinced that El Teddy's never been blocked before. I just don't think I'm convinced of that. I'm just gonna say that. I can't even laugh like I want to because I'm scared I'm gonna start coughing. I gotta do that little fake laugh, that little because I'm scared if I laugh too hard I'm gonna start coughing. Oh my gosh. Yes. I don't think El Teddy. I just don't believe that. I don't believe that El Teddy has never been blocked. I feel like somebody has blocked you in your lifetime. I feel like. Mims, have you ever been blocked before? What happens when you get blocked? Let me stop making myself laugh. Let me stop before I start coughing. I'm making myself laugh. Now that I think about it, Verizon using to have a message that was similar to the disconnect message, but it was for block. But that was years ago. Well, maybe that's what happens when you get blocked. But even if that's, I still think that's ridiculous for him to block her. First of all, y'all are separated. And he was like, "Well, I didn't want it out for business. What business? Like, maybe I just don't understand rich people shit because that's rich people problems, right? I don't understand being so rich that it's other people's business whether I'm getting a divorce or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that level. I'm not there yet. I'm not at a point where my love life matters to my stock portfolio. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that level of rich is. So maybe that's rich people problems. We might have to file that under the category of rich people problems. The fact that it's going to affect his stock portfolio. She said my line suspended. If I've been blocked, it was after I'd already blocked them. Okay, I'm gonna give you that one. That might be true. I'm gonna give you that one. I'll give you that one, El Teddy. I'll give you that one. Ooh, I was great. Call your real name. Ooh, I had to stop myself. It was on the tip of my tongue. I had to be like, wait a minute, I'm not on the phone with him. Oh, I would have had to blame it on the drugs. I would have had to blame it on the cough syrup. But like, ooh, I'm drunk off of the Dayquil. My bad, El Teddy. It was that hot toddy that did it. I would have had to blame it on the date, the quill. I can't even make that work anyway. But yeah, what else happened last night on the Real Housewives of Potomac? I think that was about it. Just Ashley and this fake ass. I didn't want anybody to find out who could have possibly told anybody. Girl, everybody knew it was the worst kept secret in DC. Like I said, I knew before the official announcement was made. I knew. I just didn't. I was just trying to get some because when I found out, like literally nobody was talking about it. When it was after Karen's premiere party, and literally somebody hit me up and was like, "Girl," and like I said, I was gonna say something about it, but by the time I was trying to get my confirmation, it was already, it was out there. Like I said, I think I did a rumor alert um video, but I was trying to get confirmation, girl. I ain't want to have to say rumor. I wanted to be like, sources have confirmed. That's what I wanted to say. But um yeah. So first of all, Ashley, you knew it was out. You knew the story was getting ready to break. And like I said, I feel like that scene with her riding through that neighborhood, I really feel like that was filmed as a pickup scene. Honestly, I do. I don't think that was in the sequence. I feel like that was filmed after the fact. And then, okay, that's the other thing I wanted to say too. And then she said that Michael got a vasectomy because he thinks I'm trying to get pregnant, which means that you're actively trying to sleep with him. There's no reason in the world for him to think that you're trying to get pregnant again if y'all are not actively sleeping together. She said, well, that's why he won't be intimate with me because he thinks I'm trying to get pregnant, which means that there is some semblance of a future, or at least in his mind, a future sex life. In his mind, he was thinking, oh, well, once I get this vasectomy, then we're going to get back to business. Because why would he do something that drastic if he never intends to have sex with you again? Like, I mean, am I the only one? Am I thinking too deep into that, y'all? But the people that looked at the episode last night, Mims, that didn't hit y'all kind of sideways when she was like, "Oh, well, Michael's having a vasectomy because he thinks that I'm trying to get pregnant." The first thing that popped in my head was, "Why would he think you're trying to get pregnant if y'all not having sex?" Like, am I the only one? I'm so sad to see Candace versus Ashley next week. Why? What made you think that was gonna last? You really thought that the Candace Ashley truce was gonna last long? Girl, it lasted longer than I thought it was gonna last. But seriously, like, I mean, seriously, in the chat, y'all tell me, for the people that watch the Real Housewives of Potomac, am I the only one that was thinking that? Why would he want to have a vasectomy all of a sudden? Because I think that was a good question that Mia asked. Well, is this something that y'all already planned? Or is this some that he just decided to do? You know what, Tracy? I'm done with you. Tracy, go in the corner with El Teddy. See, that I got you in the corner. Go in the corner with El Teddy, Tracy. See, that got you put in the corner. That got you put in the corner. Oh, that got you put in the corner. Okay, that caught you off guard too. I mean, that's the first thing I thought of. The first thing that popped in my head was, why would he think you're trying to get pregnant if y'all aren't having sex? Or you're not trying to have sex with him? Now, that's chat with Lachey, that's valid. He probably does need to just go on and get that thing taken care of. He probably just need to go on and get a snip snip. I mean, if she had said, and that's another reason why I say Ashley be putting stuff out there that she know don't make sense. Because if it was me, that's all I would have said. I'd have said, well, he's got grown kids. We've already had our two children. And then Ashley gonna say, the thought of me not being able to have any more children with Michael makes me sad. Girl, what? So then he's right. You do want more children. You are trying to get pregnant again. Like, then hello. She's still giving him Coochie till the keys and deeds to that $2 million house is in her hands, child. And I told y'all last week, stop acting like a $2 million house up in this area in the neighborhood where she's looking is a big deal because it ain't. She looking in the neighborhood that she looking in Virginia, child, 2 million. Remember, Candace's house was $1 million house. Candace's house is $1 million house. Ashley is looking in a neighborhood that's a more upscale neighborhood in out in Virginia. So yeah, it ain't that big of a deal. I have a question. Do you think the threesomes that Jackie and Ashley talked about involved other men? Huh? I don't understand what you mean. They both said it involved their husbands. So you mean was it another man or another woman? Oh, I don't know, child. They ain't speak on that. I think with Michael it's questionable. I don't know about Jackie's husband. I don't know nothing about them people. But with Michael, it's definitely questionable. What difference would another baby make? At this point, I don't know. It might make a difference as far as what he got to pay as far as child support. I don't think it would. I don't think it would break his pockets. But I mean, let's be clear. We started off this whole thing with Michael not wanting any kids, and then not only did Ashley have one, but she had two. So they started this whole conversation off, well, marriage off with Michael not wanting any children. So I guess he was like, okay, I agreed to the second one you slid. I agreed to the first one. You slid the second one in. There won't be no third. He probably mad he didn't get the vasectomy after the first baby child. I'm sure these were all conversations behind closed doors and negotiated. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure she negotiated that second baby. Candace playing with Karen and Ray marriage now. Candace should be quiet. Right, because you mad about Giselle talking about your husband, but now and see, okay, let me give y'all a little tea. Let me give y'all a little tea. I can definitely see Mia, Jackie, and G. Oh God, Young Rich, I'm not doing this with you. I know I gotta be careful. You and Belize, I gotta check on my Belize. I ain't seen Belize in a couple of months. I know she's busy and I know she's dealing with stuff, but I need to check on my boo. Hold on, y'all. I'm not doing this with you, young rich. I'm not doing this with you, ma'am. Um, so here's a little bit more tea. And y'all probably already know this, but for the people who don't know, let me spill a little bit more tea. Whatever Candace is repeating as it relates to Karen and her marriage is coming from Sharice. It's coming from Sharice. And that's why Karen ain't fucking with Sharice. Because Sharice has been constantly spreading rumors, not just from season one, but all along. Sharice has been talking shit and spreading rumors about Karen and what Karen is or is not doing extracurricularly as it relates to her marriage. And that's why Karen don't fuck with her. That's why Karen don't want to film with her. That's why Karen don't want to be fake with her. That's why Karen don't want to fake the funk. All of that. All of that. Um yeah. So all of those rumors that they showed in the scene, the previews for next week, where Candace is like, yeah, this is what I heard. Da, 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 da. That is coming from Sharice, child. Because remember, yeah, that's coming from Sharice. I ain't going back down the Sharice Monique Rock Yellow Brick Road. But that was part of the thing with, remember Sharice and Monique were real cool. And then when they fell out, remember Sharice got real cool with Candace. Michael Wan, Robin, oh gosh. Remember that boat scene with Sharice and Karen? I don't. What boat scene? I missed it. I don't remember. Honestly, I don't. Shit, I'd have to go back in my Rolodex. I really don't remember. You talking about from season one? I really don't remember. Oh man, now you gonna make me go back and look for it. I really don't remember. Why is Candace even so friends with Sharice after she basically got her beat up? She needs to learn from her mistakes with Giselle and don't trust her. It was the old season they were arguing, child. Season two, I gotta go back and look. I don't remember. I really don't. No, Candace got Candace beat up. Let's be clear. Ain't no Candace can't blame that on nobody else. Candace got Candace beat up. She can't blame that on nobody else. She can't blame that on Cherie. She can't blame that on Giselle. She walked into that firestorm with her eyes wide open, child. She just didn't think Monique was gonna do nothing. That's all that was. Cherise presents as super thirsty. Well, we know she been pressed to get back on the show, child. Candace has her nerve. She doesn't want people talking about her marriage with rumors, but she has no problem spreading them about Karen. Exactly. Nah, Giselle pushed Monique. Monique thought it was Candace and attacked. Oh Lord, I'm not walking back down that road. I'm not walking back down that yellow brick road. Please, I'm leaving that in season 5. I'm leaving that in season 5. I don't care that Candace is speaking on Karen's marriage, especially after Karen tried to get her fired. Well, Karen had a good reason to try to get Candace fired. Candace was making death threats. I'm sorry. Like, take the TV show element out of this. If one of your coworkers was sending you death threats, you would tell HR too. I'm sorry. Anyway, that code must be affecting Ridley B's reasoning skill. What is called brain fog. Nah, I'm just not going back down that yellow brick road, child. I'm leaving that in season 5. I'm done debating the Monique Candace saga. I'm done. I'm done. She didn't tell her go to hell. She told her something else. She said she didn't tell her go to hell. It was something else. Very. It was something else about. Something about. It was. She told her to go slit her throat or something. It was more than go to hell. It was more than go to hell. I did read just a second. I read it in my head. You want me to read it out loud? Now, when she and Karen get into it, I bet not see any tissue, tears, or sticky notes. Child, you're gonna see all of the above, child. You're gonna see all of the above. No, Candace said more than that. Candace told her to cut her throat or something like that. It was worse than go to hell. It wasn't just go to hell, Mims. It was worse than go to hell. Burn an eternal hell. Is that what it was? Burning internal hell? It was more than just go to hell. Okay, so maybe it wasn't a death threat, but it was more to go to hell. Anyway, again, I ain't arguing Candace because people who like Candace. Shout, I ain't arguing. But she didn't try to get her fired. She told HR you might want to get her under control. It's the hypocrisy. Candace marriage is off limits, but Candace can talk about other people. Well, well, and I'm gonna say this too. I'm gonna say this in defense of Candace. Although I agree with what y'all are saying in principle, in defense of Candace. Hey, really be, am I doing the panel tonight? I don't know. I'm gonna see how I feel. I'm gonna see how I feel. I don't remember her saying slice her throat, but I do remember Bird Killer saying it was going to be round two because Candace was coming for Karen. Shut up, El Teddy. I'm actually getting ready to defend Candace right now. See, shut up. I'm gonna say this in defense of Candace. There is a difference between spreading a rumor about somebody allegedly being cheating on their husband and insinuating that someone's husband was sexually harassing them or making them feel. I changed. I said I did. Listen, did I not just come up off of it being a death threat? Anyway, but there is a difference between spreading a rumor about somebody cheating on their husband um versus insinuating that someone was, sexually harassing them or, making them feel uncomfortable, like in a manner that you felt like they were going to do something. There is a little bit of a difference in that. So, from that aspect, yeah, there's a difference between what Giselle is doing and what Candace is doing, in my opinion. Anyway, I changed it. Okay, I thought I remembered it. I thought I remembered it worse than that. But I still don't feel like that's getting her fired, trying to get her fired from the show. I still don't feel like that. If one of my coworkers sent me a text telling me to burn in eternal hell, I would tell HR too. I'm just saying. Call me what you want. I tell HR too. Anyway, I'm not making excuses for Karen. Karen got some shit with her. I like her, but she got shit with her too. Right. There's a huge difference. Yeah, I like Karen. Karen ain't no Karen. Yep, call me what you want. I'm a snitch. Yep, I sure am. Listen, all of us are snitches. It's just a matter of what we admit to. But I sure, if one of my coworkers sent me, I sure would. Because remember, Candace was mad at Karen because Karen was still friends with Monique. Like all of that was because Karen was still friends with Monique. Like how petty is that? You told me to burn in eternal hell because I'm friends with Monique. Like what? That is some. You talking about petty? That's petty. What Ashley said about Chris is the same as what Candace said about Karen. If it's wrong for Ashley, then it's wrong for Candace. Wait a minute. What Ashley said about Chris is the same as what Candace said about. No, it's not. Now remember, she's not mad at Ashley. She's mad at Giselle at what Giselle said. She's not mad at. Well, at least right now she ain't mad at Ashley. Maybe by next week, I guess. Whatever they arguing about next week, but she's mad at Giselle. She spoke to Ashley. She didn't speak to. She didn't speak to Giselle. And remember, like again, they actually have started building a friendship outside of the show. They were friends in real life. Like Candace said that she helped Grace learn how to drive. That Grace was actually driving her car. That they hung out during the off season. Let's say off season like it's football or basketball. They hung out during the off season. You damn right. If someone put their paws on me, that person is dead to my whole friend group forever. Okay. What Ashley said about Chris. Oh, I just read that. If someone put they, I'm just reading that again. Hold on. So they put their paws on me. That person is dead. To my whole friend group forever. Okay. Well, I mean, listen, Housewives is a sport, right? But yeah, so that's what she was mad about. In the preview, Ashley says Chris was flirting with her friend. Child. Now that I would compare. Yeah, that I would compare. Yeah, yeah. But what Giselle is implying is a little, to me, is a little more serious. But yeah, you just saying that your husband is flirting with my friend, and yeah. But again, that just goes back to what a lot of people were saying, that this is all the setup, this is all the play, because it's almost like Ashley's first story, it didn't land. Candace was able to explain it away, so now Ashley got to come up with something else. Oh well, he was flirting with my friend. Oh girl, because again, you didn't bring that up before. Child. That really surprises me, Mims, because I see men fight and they be playing basketball 10 minutes later. That surprises me that you would feel that way. Because men, I feel like men get over stuff like that faster than women do. If someone threatens me, they snitched on themselves because they initiated it. If someone threatens me, they snitched on themselves because they initiated it. I don't know. If someone threatens me, maybe maybe I do have brain fog because that don't make sense to me. If someone threatens me, they snitched on themselves because they initiated it. I don't think I understand Zara, but okay, baby. Maybe I do have brain fog, y'all, because some of these comments are not, they're not making sense to me. I can't see Mims fighting anybody. I don't know. I think if he's pushed to it, he will, but I don't think that's his first line of defense. Not Giza can go back to her to her barn. You can't trust nobody with an apple head like Ashley. Shout, meaning I'm not the snitch. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. But I find guys usually get over stuff like that faster, at least in my experience, you know. But yeah, I mean, for me, if we were all in one friend group and two people in my friend group got into a physical altercation, I don't think it's fair. I don't think it would be fair for my friends to expect me to take sides. No, I didn't look at Married to Medicine yet. I'll probably look at that when I get up from my nap. I'm actually not even sleepy now. I said I was gonna take a nap, but I'm not sleepy. I'm not sleepy now, so I might need to get up and do something and then try to take a nap. Maybe I'll get up and drink me a hot toddy. That'll make me sleepy. Make me some tea with a shot of whiskey in it. But no, I didn't watch Married to Medicine last night. Yeah, I feel like Ashley and Giselle done cooked this shit up to come for Candace. It just looks real obvious to me. And maybe it's just me, but it just seems real obvious that the plan was we coming for Candace. It just seemed real obvious to me. I even fought one of the dudes who was trying to rob me. What? Get out. Oh, you bold, bold. Oh my goodness. You are bold, bold. It's the Candace got hit and now she can't do no wrong. I live by the motto, talk shit, get hit. You better talk crazy from across the room. Well, listen. Y'all know how I feel about the whole situation. So it is what it is, child. It is what it is. Somebody just sent me something on Instagram. I got to see what it is later. It must be a shit we didn't ask for because it's a picture of something. And then it says, if I needed to know about this, you do too. So I'm going to have to look at what it is when I get off of here. The idea of a person doing or saying anything to me and that I'm supposed to just deal with it and not snitch is wild to me. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, I narrate, listen, all of that no snitching and snitches get stitches and all that. Like, okay, y'all can live by that street code if you want to when you ain't in the streets. That's just dumb shit to me. Like, you living by street code, but you not in the streets. And let's be clear, people living in the streets don't live by street code. Like, that's just dumb. I haven't seen Candace and actually drag each other on social media or interviews, so hopefully they made up. I don't know, child. I'm not proud of that. Oh, right. Snitch culture doesn't help anybody. That's why the police are like, y'all say y'all want the police to do this, this, that, and the other, but then nobody saw nothing. Thank you, Xavier Boo. The police show up to a crime scene and nobody saw nothing, nobody heard nothing, nobody know nothing. But then y'all wonder why the crime don't get solved. Huh? Don't do me like that, Tracy. Don't do me like that. Street code is there is no code. Okay. Haven't y'all learned? Did y'all not learn anything from the 500 seasons of First 48? That as soon as them cops get them people in the box, they letting it all hang out. Did y'all not learn nothing from First 48? The best criminals are snitches. You think they're living free because they're just so smart. I mean, I'm just saying. What did y'all learn from the first 48? Did y'all not learn anything from the first 48? Hello? I mean, I'm just saying. Thank you. Thank you, Sly Sylvia. I thought snitching only involved criminals. I'm just saying, listen, I'm a firm believer in snitching. I don't do time for no one. Listen, you better say it again for the people in the back, child. Now I'm more of a fatal attraction type girl. We got to go to Vegas. I know. In the first 48, they do a big sigh before they start. Right. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all better stop acting like y'all don't know how this goes down. Y'all better stop acting like y'all don't know how it goes down. I'm just saying I can beat you down and get an appearance ticket. So talk crazy if you want. Listen, best criminals work alone. Well, that's true too. They ain't got nobody to snitch on them. But that's what I'm saying. Like again, going back to the original statement. Candace was in Karen's texts and DMs or whatever saying crazy shit. And Karen told HR, take the television show aspect out of it. If this was your job and one of your coworkers was texting you some crazy shit, you wouldn't tell HR? Cause I know I fucking would. I'd be like, yo, this bitch is crazy. Me and her were cool once upon a time. She's mad at me because, she didn't agree with a decision that I made. And now this is what she got to say to me. I sure would. Absolutely would. Yes, it's me and Jesus. Really, B, you are a trap queen, so we know all about. Ah, I am not a trap queen. Okay, Zara and Erica bonding over the code. I work in HR. The complaints I hear every day is crazy, right? Cause people be like, listen, y'all, I think I might try to eat some real food. But it didn't happen on the job. Why not tell the police? Because she's a coworker. I need to let the job know. I need to let the job know because I have to work with her and I don't feel comfortable. Hey, Queen Diva. Thank you. How you doing, love? I like Bernie Mac. I'm telling you, don't right. Don't do the crime around me. Okay. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable with this person. This person, I work with this person, and I have to work with them in close. I mean, it's not like they work in a big office building and there's 300 people in the building and they may not ever have to see each other. They are literally in each other's face all day, every day. I don't feel comfortable. Mm-mm. No, my stomach ain't ready for no crabs. No, I'm not ready for all of that now. Come on, young rich. I ain't ready for all of that. But I do have some baked chicken because I'm hungry. Like, I'm starting to get my appetite back, which is, I guess, is a good thing. I'm scared to eat though, because but I'm hungry. Candace just bad Karen wasn't going to be her ride or die. Right. That's all that was. Candace expected everybody to hate Monique and just 100% ride her side of the story. That's what the expectation was. And when Karen and Ashley didn't do that, then it was F you, and bye. You know what I'm saying? No, no, that tomato. Mm-mm, I don't want that tomato paste. I had some baked chicken. That's what I bought. Remember I told y'all Saturday I bought dinner. I bought some food before I came home, and it was some baked chicken with broccoli and rice. So I think I'm gonna warm that up in a little bit and try to eat that. See how my stomach feels. Cause I was like, I didn't have an appetite yesterday, and I ate. I just had some oodles and noodles, child. And then that's all I had all day yesterday was some oodles and noodles. No, I had some eggs in the morning. I did eat some eggs yesterday morning. And then I had some oodles and noodles. And then today, that's all I had. I drank some tea and I had some oodles and noodles. And then, but I'm starting to, but I, this morning I was nauseous. And that's why I'm kind of scared to eat anything really crazy because I was nauseous. And I'm like, I don't know where that's coming from, but okay. I have one right now with a complaint. One of the new hires on the team slept with the manager's dad. She feels like she is being treated poorly. Oh Lord. You about to eat some pizza right now? Broccoli cheddar soup sounds good. Are you feeling any better? Ooh, broccoli cheddar does sound good. Oh, I might order something from Panera. I think Panera delivers to my house. I may order me some Panera. I'm gonna check Uber Eats. I think Panera, because I believe one time when Niecy was here, she had Panera deliver something. I think Panera will deliver. Cause I can get me some good soup from Panera. Mm. If I eat something, just eat it with a side of ginger ale. Yeah, Abby was saying, right, ginger. Abby was saying that earlier too about the ginger. Y'all going? I feel like I'm gonna have to leave this house. Y'all keep giving me really good suggestions, and I don't have none of it in this damn house. Mm. And the Panera is not that far from my house. Even if I have to go pick it up, I could probably. And the Panera near my house has a drive-through, so I don't even have to get out the car. Yeah, stay away from dairy. That's what I was thinking about the broccoli and cheddar soup. Even as much as I want it, I know I shouldn't eat a cream based soup. Yeah, I'm figuring that Panera would have something that's like a broth based. Ooh, I do like Olive Garden soup, but the Olive Garden is nowhere near my house. Do they deliver though? Mmm, that's not bad. So y'all keep giving me all these good ideas and nothing in this house. I don't have none of that here. I don't have no ginger ale. I don't have nothing in. But if I run out and get some, if I do run to the store to get Theraflu, I can get some ginger ale because the CVS will have ginger ale. Uber Eats or Grubhub it. From where? What are you talking about? From where? I don't know if it delivers to my house. I mean, you don't know how far I live away from everything. Ask El Teddy. I don't know if El Teddy's still in here or not. I don't have an Instacart account. Oh, I don't have Instacart. Yeah, I don't have Instacart. I have Uber Eats or Grubhub, but the Olive Garden doesn't deliver. to my house. Um, Panera does, I think, but the Olive Garden doesn't. I'm pretty certain the Olive Garden doesn't. I've never seen it pop up. But there really is no Olive Garden near my house now that I think about it. Like the closest Olive Garden to my house is like maybe a 25-minute drive, maybe. You got a cold too, Zara? Oh, you just had some lemon Belgian waffles, girl. Oh Lord, Xavier, you are terrible. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Let me see what else. I think that was all that happened, child. Wendy's husband tried to tell her that she don't have the bandwidth and she need to go sit down somewhere, and she need to listen to him. I told y'all in my review, when a husband or a wife starts telling you that you are neglecting and that you don't have enough time and you are doing too much and you are juggling too many balls in the air, you need to listen. People need to listen when their significant other is telling them. That's like a warning bell. Y'all need to listen. He's telling you. I know, powerful. It does seem like everybody's getting sick, but it sounds like he's trying to tell you something, and you need to listen to him. I'm not. I don't like lemon. I don't like lemonade. I don't like lemon can. I don't like lemon. Lemon is not my thing. Lemon makes everything good. I don't like, and I love tea, but I don't like lemon in my tea. I love tea. I could drink tea every day, but I don't like lemon in my tea. Matter of fact, I think I'm about to make me some more. I didn't realize I've been on here this long, y'all. Why y'all let me sit here and talk to y'all for an hour and 12 minutes? Y'all keep that sickness away from me. No sickness shall come near my dwelling place. Well, I'm not trying to give it to nobody, child. Got a meeting that I'm sure could be an email. Most meetings can be emails. Here's the problem. People like us suffer for everybody else because most meetings could be emails. But here's the two problems. Problem number one, people don't read their email. I'm guilty of that. I really don't read my email. Problem number two, the people who do read their email, everybody can't follow directions. Now I can follow directions, but that's part of why we always have to have a damn meeting. That's part of the problem because people don't know how to follow directions and or they don't read their email to begin with. Now, like I said, I'm guilty of the first. I'm guilty of the first part of that. I don't read my email. Guilty. Guilty. Mm-hmm. Oh, uh-oh. Tracy, y'all. Y'all. Tracy said you was flirting in T-chat earlier like she wasn't in the room. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. She said, uh-uh. I don't play them kind of games. That's what she said. I don't play them kind of games. Mm-mm. I don't mind if it's on a Zoom. I don't know. I feel like I'm over it being on a Zoom too. I don't mind if it's a Zoom and I'm in my house. But y'all have the meeting and people still won't follow. But you know what though? But now I can hold everybody accountable though, because I know I looked you in your face and I said it. I read them, still don't attend meetings. Mm-mm. Ebby said all meetings are trash, Lord. That's because Ebby don't like people, y'all. Mm. You can't go by Ebby. Ebby don't like people. All right, Ebs, I'm about to get off here in a few minutes. Now I have a urge listening to I'm a flirt. Oh Lord, please don't go listen to no. Well, we know that, y'all. We know you don't like nobody. Anybody gotta take their kids trick or treating today? I never got any candy. I'm gonna have to make sure I turn my lights out so don't nobody come here looking for no candy. Because what I'm not going to be doing is jumping up and opening the door every 15 minutes. That's what I'm not going to be doing. I like a good work meeting. I don't mind meetings. I just want them to be productive. I do not mind meetings because sometimes meetings are necessary. I personally just need them to be productive. That's what I need. I need them to be productive. With your brother and sister all the candy they need. I know that's right. You know what? I saw that, but I'm a little worried about that. El Teddy's probably gone. But I'm a little worried about that because I don't know if Jamal Bryant is supposed to be in the pulpit politicking. I don't think he's supposed to be doing that. I might have to get some clarification on that from El Teddy. But I know churches are supposed to be off limits. Now they can encourage people to go vote. They can do all of that, but they can't. They're not supposed to. They're supposed to be unbiased. I mean, we all know that people throw hints, and we all know that people know, But for him to give a whole sermon and be preaching, although what he said was on point, like I was here for it. I was here for what he was saying, but I just don't know if he was supposed to be in the pulpit doing all of that. But who am I? It ain't like I'm a snitch on him. I'm not telling. I'm off work. Do not work on Halloween. These folk in New York get crazy. You know what? My sister used to work in Georgetown, and she talked about how Georgetown was crazy on Halloween. Hmm. Yes, I'm at my church though. I mean, he's not technically, but he's not the pastor to be politicking in the pulpit. Right. I don't think he's supposed to do all of that. I mean, I think, like I said, they can do get out to vote campaigns. They can do that they can do all kinds of stuff like that. But I don't think they're supposed to tell you who to vote for or pick a side. We're talking about Jamal Bryant and how he eviscerated Herschel Walker. And I was saying, although it was nice to watch, I don't think he's supposed to be doing that from the pulpit. Like, I don't think he's supposed to be talking about one candidate over another and encouraging his church, telling his church who they should be voting for. Like, I just don't think that he's supposed to be doing that. Because the church is a 501c3, right? They don't have to pay taxes. So I don't think they're supposed to do that. But like I said, I'm not gonna snitch. No, they're not churches because churches are they don't have to pay taxes. They are is it a 501c3? But that's part of it. Like I said, they can do get out the votes. They can encourage their parishioners to actually go vote, but they're not supposed. Or even if they do, like people can like candidates can come to the church, and they can even let a candidate speak. But I don't think he's supposed to be doing all of that. He said, "Are you not a snitch?" Oh, I did just say. Well, I'm talking about for me personally. I ain't gonna snitch on that. I mean, first of all, it's already viral, so they don't need me to snitch. But you right, Shed, you right. Hold on, y'all. That's very par for the course in the black church, even back in the day. No, I know. I mean, I know, but I'm just saying, technically, is he supposed to do it? Like him getting away with it and him like supposed to be doing it is two different things. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I guess it's not a big deal, child. I guess. And again, like I said, I ain't mad at him for doing it. I just don't want him to put his church in any type of jeopardy. But I guess he can't. Cause didn't Joe Biden do a whole black church run when he was pandering for votes? All of them do. All of them do it. Like that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about candidates doing it. I'm talking about the pastors from the pulpit doing it. Candidates can go to the churches all day long and pander. Like they do it all the time. But I'm talking about, like I said, they're allowed to do get out to votes, but they're not allowed. I didn't think, let me say that. I didn't think that they were allowed to tell their parishioners who they should and shouldn't vote for. But okay. And I guess technically he didn't tell them who to vote for. He just eviscerated Herschel Walker. Like he just made Herschel Walker into the biggest buffoon, which I mean he is. Oh Lord, Xavier. I can't imagine hearing a preacher tell me who to vote for. Child. I'm comfortable in my skin. Yeah, child. But like I said, I mean, it is what it is. But I was just wondering what the law is. I feel like I want something to eat, but I don't feel like I want that chicken. Like my appetite is definitely coming back, but I just don't feel like I want what I have in this house. Hmm. Not all these passes are waste. Okay, so it is the 50C3. Okay, okay. I'm just saying Jamal and his scandals will bring the church down before him dragging Herschel. Well, did you hear Kiki clear up the male friend rumors? Huh? Mm-mm. What male friend rumors? I don't know. I don't know what male friend rumors you're talking about, Tracy. What male friend rumors? I need to start packing, y'all. Like I need to be packed by tomorrow. And I have not even started packing. I do need to get out of this bed and try to start packing. I got my suitcase out, but I need to wash I need to wash some clothes because some of the stuff that I want to take is in my dirty clothes. Like the outfit that I want to wear on the plane. I need to wash that. Yeah, I need to wash some clothes. I'm going to Vegas, baby. Yeah, yeah. I'll wait for Tracy. Big money? I wish. Let me win some big money while I'm in Vegas. Let me win some big money, baby. Hopefully by Thursday I won't be sick anymore. Shit. I need some white rum. Lord, y'all keep giving me all these different things, honey. White rum. Excuse me, y'all. I keep trying to hit you button when I got a cough, but Kiki and Mel friendship started. They have a mutual friend that they met in college, so that's how they met. Yeah, but she said that they knew each other. She said, "Well, I met Martell in college. I knew Martell longer than I knew Melody. We both went to the same college. But just because you were acquaintances with somebody, I don't mean you were friends with somebody. Listen, all I'm gonna say is this: ain't nobody know you Kiki until this season. That's all I'm gonna say about that. When Melody needs somebody to film with, because won't Melody don't want to film with nobody else, or nobody want to film with her. So there you go. Not Alka-Seltzer Plus. Y'all keep giving me all kinds of stuff. But I do think I might run out of here and go get some Theraflu though. I do think I may do that. But that's the one thing I know. Let's see, it's getting late. Because if I give me some Theraflu, I know that's gonna knock me out. Theraflu, even the Theraflu that's not supposed to make you drowsy, be making me drowsy. Let me see. It's 2:30. I'm about to get off of here in 5 minutes. That'll be an hour and a half. I'm get off here in 5 minutes. She had Tiffany and Stormy. Yep, that's it. That's all she had was Tiffany and Stormy, child. And I don't care what nobody say. She was trying to throw some shit at Tisha. She absolutely was. That's how I feel about it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah. Let me see. Hopefully, I have enough energy. I could put a load of clothes in the wash tonight, and then so I could wash a load of clothes tonight, and then I wash a load of clothes tomorrow, and then I'll pack tomorrow. Garlic, euthanasia, and golden seal. I've heard of golden seal before. That's my third flu is your choice when you're sick. Child. What do I do with the garlic and the euthanasia? Like, what do I do with it? I say euthanasia. Is it euthanasia? What do I do with it? It's not euthanasia. Euthanasia is when you, that's death. I took some Theraflu cough syrup a few hours ago. It's already helping a lot. Mm, maybe I'll run down to the CVS. If I go to the CVS, I may ride down to the faux place, but it's just so far. It's like it's not near my house at all. They come in capsules. Oh, they come in capsules. Okay. So I would probably have to go somewhere like a natural store or something, like a Mom's or a Trader Joe's or something like that. You sick too, Brandon? Oh, my boo, he's sick. I need to call and check on my nephew. My poo is sick. I can always tell when he's not feeling well. I said, "Hey, Pooh. Hey, Auntie." He be sounding so sad. I'm like, "Oh, my baby sounds so sick." Hey, Auntie. Mm. Yeah, they come in. I might have to check it out, Zara. One thing for sure, two things for certain that I know. Um, is that I definitely have to get some stuff in this house for, like, you don't want to anticipate being sick, but knock on wood, it's been so long since I've been sick. I ain't had nothing in the house because I used to keep Theraflu. Matter of fact, I'm gonna double check my closet before I go anywhere and see if because I used to keep Theraflu. I'm gonna double check before I do anything because I may have some Theraflu in there and I just haven't looked for it. I'm out of cough syrup. Like I had some cough syrup Saturday, but it wasn't a lot. It was like not even a half a bottle. It was just a little, it was like maybe enough for 1.5 doses. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a lot. I don't have nothing in this house. I don't have no soup. I don't have nothing in this house. So one thing I have learned is to keep all of this stuff. Yep, Socrates, keep some juice. That's one thing I have learned is that I ain't had nothing in this house, child. Nothing. I didn't have no juice. I didn't have no soup. I ain't had nothing. Used to be studied to be a natural health consultant. You may not have the time before your trip, but I can recommend you should always stock up on one. Well, please do. You said that you had to retire Twitter. You know, they say that Twitter's becoming really bad ever since Elon Musk took over. But honestly, I really don't do too much on Twitter to begin with. Honestly, the only thing I put on Twitter is when I post a video and because it's linked to my is linked to my YouTube is linked to my Twitter. So when I post a new video, I can just automatically just post it to my Twitter. That's about all I do on Twitter. I have a professional Twitter that I use for work, and I haven't even been tweeting on that in probably 3 years. I really haven't done much on that. I used to tweet out stuff all the time for work and what my kids were doing and post pictures of different things. I don't even hardly do that anymore. When the N word with the hard ER is trending, you have to back away, child. I only go to Twitter to see the freaky stuff. See, you know, that's like El Teddy, child. That's the only reason why he be over on the Twitter. That way I'll know. If he's still in the bushes, he'll drop down and say, "Excuse me, what was said?" Twitter's my guilty pleasure. Yeah, and I see a lot of people that are saying the same thing about getting off of Twitter. It's a shame. It's a shame, but I mean, I guess it'll become the wild, wild west over there, child. I guess, I guess Black Twitter ain't gonna be a thing again anymore. No more Black Twitter. Yeah. I don't do much social media. I need to build up my social media footprint. No, I guess it depends on what you're trying to do with that. But Zara, you can always, if you don't mind, I'll definitely welcome a list of things I need to keep in the house. If you want to email it to me, and then because, like I said, I definitely need to stock up on some stuff in this house because I don't have shit. Oh Lord, Tracy. Oh, the scandal. This a plot to bring Trump back up just in time for 2024. Child. Mm. I'm just laughing at y'all. Well, y'all, let me get off of here. Let me figure out what I'm gonna do. The good news is, y'all, I feel like I have an appetite, so I think I'm gonna get up and figure some things out. The bad news is, I don't think I want to eat anything that know I have in this house. So I think I'm gonna run to the CVS and get some Theraflu if I don't have any in the closet, and I'm gonna pick up something to eat while I'm out. I don't know what that's gonna be because I don't know what I really feel like eating, but is my email? Yeah, my email is in my information. Yeah. Yep, that's it right there. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. Yeah. And I definitely need to stock up. Like I said, I know for future reference. But y'all are right though. I do need some ginger ale. Oh, that's Pat coming back now. I didn't want to ask her to stop at the store for me again. She already went to the store for me yesterday. And she ordered something on her Instacart for me yesterday, even though they didn't bring it. Instacart didn't bring it, y'all. But she went to the store for me yesterday, so I didn't want to keep asking her to run to the store for me. So I'll probably run down to the store. That was quick. That was quick. She don't feel good either. She don't feel good either. It really is something going around. I told you. I told you. My sister said that my nephew, his whole class is sick. She said she been getting messages on like the group chat. You know the class group chat all weekend long. So and so, I had to take so and so to urgent care. So and so is sick. So and so. She said even the teachers out. She kept him home again today. So it's definitely something floating around. I hope not. mm, mm, mm. You love, you know what, Zara, if you don't mind, once you send me the email, I'll post, not your email address or anything, but I'll post the list. If you don't mind me posting it, I'll post the list. I won't put your personal information though. Yeah. Okay. You don't mind me sharing it. Okay. Yeah. I'll post the list. Like I said, I won't post your email or anything like that, but I'll post the list that you sent me, and I appreciate it. Like I said, I appreciate the information. Yeah. Let me get off here and figure out what I'm about to do. I probably will still, I'll probably still do the panel tonight, but I'll probably do it laying down. So I probably won't be on camera tonight. All right, y'all. Let me get off of here. Thank y'all for hanging out with me because we wasn't talking about shit. But thank y'all for keeping me entertained for a couple of hours. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. I will. I'll share the list, Lady V. I'll definitely share the list. Okay, y'all. Peace.